scariest champions to play over the tops of the map, Renewal.
He's in danger. He's going to catch the slow off, but they're going to flash onto him. Renewal tries to close that gap.
Now, and he can't walk top because his top lane was just resetting. However, Baus.
Oh, Laser beam on the
one more
Baus.
time.
He gets the interrupt. In comes Nemesis, though. Finally not going to be enough. As Baus is opening up onto Diverse. Diverse throws the laser beam down. No ultimate available to Baus, but he goes.
Baus under attack once again.
Yeah, they're going to immediately catch him with the belly bop, send him packing. Renewal's trying to find the damage in. Baus is getting a Protobert out, but here comes Reckless. Knock up onto 3. Baus is in danger, but in comes Nemesis to try and save the day. Next up on the menu, Baus holds his life because he needs to jump onto the fountain, take a slurp. I think we're about to see some action here on the top side, although Baus may lose his life before that even happens. Doxy gets the kill onto him, but Baus is going to look to try and run him down. Not going to find the window. He's the main character. What are you talking about? We're actually having a replay on the bottom side of our screen of Baus getting caught out. As he's able to grab himself another plate in the meanwhile. And this fight just went on for ages. We're currently watching Baus fighting in 2 different screens. Beautiful deadly flourish. Nemesis secures the kill. Baus is in a bit of danger here. Or is it Niter who's in danger? Chunked out. Baus looking for the kill, but Wendell makes his way over. CC layered. Crowley finds the kill. It's a dancing herald. Los Ratones.
They have been stronger performers for KAOS, and it's looking good for them. Zorin gets the autos off. Back interrupted.
Phase rush that time. Under the tower.
Under the tower.
Rocks it now.
Yeah, sure. Oh, he's dead. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, flash knock up.
Yeah, that has to happen. Baus is, he's got a shutdown, so he's not helping the 20k gold kicks.
He really isn't. Well, he might be. He might be. I think he might be. Oh, he's also shackled. That's not who you were aiming for. Those teams just sort of chilling out in the bottom lane. Tayron here with a level advantage might actually be thinking about going in onto the Baus here. He has to flash away, but the Ambess is...
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it happens like that, and...
there we are.
Yeah.
There we
now,
are.
the problem here is Noodle can just stop this, and this won't really be a big time waste for Noodle either.
Oh, he's already used the Q. He's going to get a turret shot as well. He's ticked over to level 6, but the skirmishing power of the Xin Zhao is absolutely immense. This is what the champion needs to do. Else gets that knock up, and it's
versus Nuvi.
Oh, Noodle.
Now that I thought about Noodle.
Noodle. Verdant haven't really been able to tussle with them. It's on Ruddy's sack now. It's on Nord to get it all together. Even more power, as if they needed it. I think Verdant, they had the start of something at the beginning of this game.
Still ramp up and probably finish top 4. But right now, I think it's very clear who stands alone at the top as Baus. Is it another death?
It's in their base, but it will not happen. Only one team will stay.
Early ward placed down by Bucci. Really ratted Varrier out in that one, and because he's taking Ghost on this Gwen, which is pretty standard, doesn't mean you don't have the flash to get away from these early plays, as Baus now might just lose his own flash.
Red buff on Bucci. Baus could be under some serious threat here. DMG going to be closing in. They've got that knockup. Baus doesn't have the ultimate. Does try and get himself away, but he's caught inside the misfortune. Knock up onto multiple people, keeping himself healing with a passive as Bizguard makes his way forwards. Fatesky's going low. Baus is doing his best to hold on. I say that as Baus potentially finds himself in a bit of danger, trying to make a run for it. Is going to look for the knock up onto Calmsky. He's able to evade away from him. And Baus, I think he's just recognized he needs to clear the wave and keep the tower alive. And that's exactly what he's going to do. All of those get picked up. Baus onto 1. The flash from Baus secures the kill. Into the knock up. Another needlework comes down as they continue to try and put some damage out. Silence onto all 4 members. Baus finds the knock up. He needs to clear the way for that. Bullet time is making. Goes out the bullet time. Trying to kill them. Not going to get it. The curtain has been called. Bucci will fall. And in jumps Nemesis to secure a double. Down they go.
I think they'll be contesting this one though. Baus.
Yeah, I don't think he's living that one. Tries to take the minion taxi away. Baus going to get a Q off. Going to throw the ultimate out and actually make it a 1 versus 1. Ult comes down though from the side of Bucci. Baus tries to minion taxi away, but he has got himself the flash. Bucci's losing a lot of HP. Baus goes in. Crowley slides in behind and secures the shutdown. Dandem's going low. Baus gets the Q, but that's not going to be enough for Dandem. Dandem's...
DMG now, crucially, 3rd dragon on the map. It's sole points.
Baus goes for the wallbang, gets himself caught out, and he is going down. And that's going to be the shutdown for Nemesis. He was going down.
But is it enough to do anything sexy here? BAUS is playing with fire right now. And he
Didn't want that close. It takes forever to get there. BAUS just going to wall bang him back onto the fountain. Nexus will fall. BAUS, it's probably time for you, buddy, to get away.
Nah, he'll be fine. I mean, right here, Nord used the...
Hold on. We went
the
away.
level of
He's dead.
elimination.
BAUS is so going down here. Chachi's going to get that kill. There it is. Going to deliver the galley win. Velia finds the steal. Jankos gone low HP already as they're looking for the re-engagement, but that magnet storm into the chains of corruption was absolutely massive. Velia trying to survive
Into the backline, and even if he does, he's so far behind that it doesn't matter. BAUS?
He's able to get a bit of damage off here. Actually, Inax losing a lot. He's
That's
able to jump away. Though Zhonya's used Inax's low HP. So far, the deaths have only been Velia, but it's looking to change because down goes BAUS, down goes everybody else. They're forced to flash away. Nemesis is ignited.
Jankos would have the upper hand with the extra items. BAUS!
Onto BAUS. BAUS be able to sustain some of this with his passive. Throws the silence down, looks for the knock-up. He's just trying to hold the wave away, but Jankos making his way over. Able to clear out that wave in time. BAUS hits level 6.
Using the whole kick right there. It's pretty easy. BAUS is stuck. He's stuck.
He's
Not
caught
like
in
this.
place. I believe he doesn't really have any backup. Velia has ultimate, but I don't think it's even worth it. He's putting some damage into the dog, though. Knock-up goes. Chachi definitely looking quite strong here. BAUS walks up, gets caught out. There's a pillar. There's a knock-up available. Chachi's just looking to run BAUS down. Catches him in the pillar. BAUS feasts for a bit of extra help.
Is this going to be that nuisance on the side lane? Talk about nuisance on the side lane. We have hot dogs.
Yeah, well, he gets caught by the knock-up pillar, but Jankos jumps in. BAUS, he has a bit of armor, but it's not going to be enough. But top lane, BAUS is going incredibly low.
He's cleared out the wave.
Chachi, Subjugate's already been used. BAUS, don't think he's going to be long for the Worlders. There's Chachi securing. Spawns up. Nemesis and Chachi both have teleport. In comes a True Shot Barrage. Knock-up doesn't hit onto anyone, and BAUS is low. Silence is not going to be enough. Inax secures the kill. Yeah, they're going to look to start this one up. The problem is topside. Chachi's killing BAUS. The ire of Chachi. As down he goes, we see that's where to safety. In comes the headbutt pulverize, and down goes Crowny. Los Ratones are falling apart at the seams. Nord, rip them apart. Gonna be a problem. BAUS is gonna get jumped onto. They're just gonna commit and full send it. Down he goes. Able to take him down, and the resurrections are coming in. BAUS is going low, but Crowny remains untouched. BAUS will fall.
Given the state of what's going on our screens right now.
No, absolutely not. Look at the violence commencing, Doxy. We might be able to clear the way. A little bit of work was about a second before he got exploded. And everyone else is being exploded too. They're going to root onto Crowny, but he's being shielded by the rest of the squad. Nexus turret #1 falls, and Venom Crafts try for the clever.
Dragon is going to be picked up first. Doxy is going to give up this wave.
He wants to fight. Gonna throw out some needles. BAUS will trade out with the Dominus. See how this one goes. Remember, BAUS doesn't have the flash, whereas Doxy does. Got the Q stack available, so he can start to snip down real hard. Over comes Gooby as well. They want to trade this one up, but BAUS will begin to slice and potentially dice out to safety. But there is.
They have more or less boiled down the grubs to as you say, kind of 1 to 2 here as top play.
Good combo. Permafrost. I think he's just going to die. Gets the wave at least ahead. The farm leads in mid, in jungle. Continue to be problematic. BAUS, though, being attacked again. The needles, though, just go largely wide, but a Glacial Prison will make sure that BAUS takes his injections. Does be forced to go to sleep.
Very, very important, and BAUS has done a pretty good job so far of that, though, as we praise him.
The ult spare by Niter. BAUS is dead.
Even if this Dragon goes down and Soul's dead, I think they might lose the fight regardless.
Dragon goes down, smite secured, that's Soul. What about the fight after? It's a complete mess. BAUS into the backline, slices. That's not great for the Azir. Now in danger. Goes forward with the win, becomes Huntington's Valley, looking for a back angle in. Wendell still trying to do some work here on this rel. And you throw games occasionally and watch you on stream, so that also makes sense as BAUS needs to be a little bit scared here. There's a flash available. Now Nemesis might be looking in a pretty dodgy spot himself. It's the Orianna, who currently doesn't have flash. BAUS is in a bit of a scary spot. They just toe in danger, can try and put a bailout in, but it's just not enough. As they do finally get a reset for Comet running with Crowny, who puts down the Valkyrie. And it's enough. The fight getting very messy as BAUS is turned on up. Niter, though, throwing another rock. A trip home. Lost Ratone's journey through the lower bracket begins, and they do it with style. You can't ban BAUS out, it turns.
Both of these teams, Velia with a very nice invade, takes the blue buff, takes the Gromp, and then wraps around. Shiganari and Obstinats have absolutely no idea Because even though they were deep woods, Valiant managed to...
I'm sure they recover well from that upper bracket humbling they ended up receiving against the run of affairs as BAUS. He gets ignited and that puts Obstinatus in an awful position. BAUS now is somehow very deep, and I suspect he will be going down here. Has got a flash. Where is he going? Of course he's going to the wave. He's heading for the farm. He'll get knocked up, but he'll be able to clear out the wave at the very least. BAUS will never change, will he? Gets feasted, so there's some stacks in the inventory. And targetable with the call of the pack sends those dogs straight after Noodle, who might be turning into dinner like his namesake. Gets in trouble though as he throws down the Crescent Guard, does pick up the bar. Tech Dragon, which will be spawning in relatively short order. Charge now onto Shiganari, who was kind of split off from his team, trying to back away from the BAUS. Got a lot of damage with this Titanic Hydra, gets knocked up by the Rupture, will be in feast range shortly. What is it, 44 kills in under 30 minutes. Lost Ratones came here to play. They want to go to Denmark and they want to do it fast.
And Gragas, you're playing against BAUS's Gragas, talking about it though.
Okay. Trying to catch him off. They go for the bush bait on the other side of the map where the dragon is. Good dash away. The strike
that brought us all the way here. But this is going to be match point for Los Ratones. That's a spot with Dragon up and available. Verdun is going to focus on that as Verdun are focusing on BAUS.
In comes the permafrost here. And out third, Nachi do a good job of extracting the skulls. Well, we'll know Shiganari has died. BAUS in danger. Needs to try and back away here a little bit. Looking to go on forward. Straight down step into the public execution. He's overstepped. He will die now. Surely no way out for the Vi. And Lost Ratones lose their top laner, even if he buys a second or two more. The thresh. Here goes Reckless. Pop Blossom on 3. Crowdy follows. They try and buy some time. The villain's entrance is followed by the hero's rebuttal. They'll keep throwing out the Acathian rain, and they know what they say.
Oh, we're going to see some action top side. Knockup comes in. BAUS will go down, but he's got the zombie form. It's a 1-for-1 already, but he's just going to chase onto Nata. Nata, no! They open strong.
What an absolutely dominating game one from LR. All the worry.
Dropping behind
He's on the
that
run.
bot lane tier 1. He's looking for BAUS. Gonna find him. Don't think there's much follow-up.
I mean, they get the Solar Flare, they get the Zenith Blade. BAUS is on that run. They're going to throw everything down, but he's going to use the W. BAUS can't play the escape game, and that is just him done. Flashing does damage as well.
Oh, Marlon.
Marlon, is he going to find him? Flashes
Yeah, this guy's everywhere.
Gets the lockdown onto BAUS as BAUS will fall. Gathan finds the kill. Teleport is going to have to throw the W out. They are stuck on their fountain as Lost Ratones are just slowly but surely whistling through them. BAUS is going low, but Reckless, he's coming in with the blocks. In jumps back here onto the back line.
And BAUS is getting a little bit beaten up right here by the Yorick.
He's getting quite low. Gathan actually may have enough for the solo kill. Maiden's doing the work.
And Marlon, Natinat, Gathan, all up top.
Oh,
Can
Minion.
they get him? That's the question.
Minion's going to block there. They've got the wave crashing in. They've got the Maiden. Gathan's going to make sure this one can happen. Throws the cage out. BAUS trying to play the escape game. He's able to evade away on the queue. Chases forward. BAUS is locked down by the Vault Breaker though. And X marks the spot. Gathan kill. And that could be, like you said, Baron. Ruddy Saka trying to finish BAUS up in the meantime. Marlon chasing in. They find the lockdown. He misses the ultimate. BAUS jumping away. Peng has to fly there. Huge burst from Peng, but BAUS is coming in on the flank. He's going to get caught by the lockdown. Not going to let that happen. Nice play. Blood to Nash. Inax slides in and gets another one. Nemesis joins into the play as he uses the needlework, but Reckless will fall. Nord take 3.
Nord shut down a play from Los Ratones.
Oh, no way! What a charm!
He's very squishy.
Yeah, he has no flash. I don't know if he's got this in him. Eats a
Avengers!
minion to get a bit of extra health. Down he goes. Inax.
Looking.
Teleport's coming in. Rupture's going down. That's going to be the quickness coming through from Nash. Catching everybody in as Inax slides into the play. That's 2 down for the side of Los Ratones. No way! Finds Nemesis, who jumps away.
Let's see if Jankos can take the 1v1. Misses
Misses
the Q.
the Q. BAUS is just going to find him with a Rupture. Gets caught by the ultimate, though, to interrupt that knock-up lane. Silence comes through. This is a pretty even fight between the pair of them. Flashes over the Rupture. Jankos is going to force BAUS to flash as well. There's no backup. This is an isolated 1v1. Vault Breaker forward. Rupture comes in. BAUS continuing to run away. All the while, Los Ratones. BAUS silencing onto the back line. That's going to be the kills for Los Ratones. It's Chachi enters into the fray. Needlework coming through. BAUS losing so much HP. Headbutt pole onto no way. Inax will fall. Chachi on his own Snip, snip! Los Ratones turn the fight around! By Crowley, the Nexus will fall, and Los Ratones will take game number 1. Nemesis comes in with the scat of the week onto Inax. Massive BAUS ultimate! There's the Magnus Storm into the Tempered Fate. Unable to move. Inax will fall. A bit like Revenge is the best served in finals, but BAUS, the Avengers assembled, finds himself some damage onto Chachi, using some of the movement speed to break away, but they've got the lockdown, the shields, the pillars, everything is just going to keep BAUS in place. There's the Magnus Storm. Rain gets away. Nash losing so much HP. BAUS throws the ultimate out. 1 versus 3. BAUS is doing some serious work here. Jankos will strip him down. Looking absolutely phenomenal going into this next game.
Classic.
Match point! With a reset coming in, not going for it. Chachi and BAUS going toe-to-toe now. Chachi's got the damage though. First blood. Immediately getting hit. They're going to charge forwards. Tidal wave comes down. Inax, the healing's pretty big. Inax jumps away, but BAUS finds his opening. Tries to find the lockdown. They've got the ability to pin him in place. Cannon Barrage is not going to be there, but Jankos.
To have your Lucian Nami overstep their welcome, BAUS.
Well, hold on. They're going to find the interrupt onto BAUS. Keep him pinned inside the cage. Inax launches into the fray. BAUS demounts. He will not survive today. Inax takes him down.
She's gonna miss.
Plays the interrupt. BAUS jumps onto the backline. Caught by the tidal wave though. Flashes out. The culling will lock him down. And Jankos now looking to kill out BAUS. Bear trap on the rope. Makes the connection. Interrupted on the escape. Another barrel is popped. BAUS tries to run away. But Chachi will take him down. Serrated. Beautiful pick. Chachi in the middle of the fight. Looking for the lockdown onto Nash. But Nash is not going down today. Yes, he is.
Nemesis is in full
They are looking for BAUS here. Catch him inside as he goes for the jump forwards. Jankos putting some extra work in, but Inax is sliding forwards. BAUS going incredibly low. Tries to find the damage onto Inax, but it's not going to be happening today. He is burning low, and Inax will be gifted the kill. No, it's Jankos.